This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey.
Valuable knowledge.
Study it carefully. Once you have finished, we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
Alright, so I'm sure you noticed this giant treasure chest over here. And of course, the very first time I saw a giant treasure chest in Kingdom Hearts, I was like, whoa, there's gotta be something amazing in that treasure chest, right?
Okay.
It's a map. It's almost always a map. Which is fine, but it's not as exciting as whatever it was I imagined was in there. This book describes powerful spells. But just that book. Can't look at any other books on the shelf, just that one. Oh, here we go. All the mischief the king did years ago is recorded here. Key item, yeah. But it's just a map. Like, I played a whole game without maps. Now I got maps. The fine art of cartography. Fine. It's amazing. It's a map. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. This is a strange tower. I wonder why it was built. Adventuring rule number 8. Search every corner of a new place. Is that excited enough for you, Kenny? Or no, that's Nico said that. Sorry. You both have the same color on my chat screen. Oh, that reminds me. I got to turn on I have the chat bot in my box in my title, but I didn't actually turn on the chat bot. I should do that. Of course there are adventuring rules. That's the love that map makers deserve. Good, I'm glad I was able to accomplish that. There we go. Alright, so the chatbot is activating. Did I talk to you already? We have to read that book, like Master Yensid said. We've been asleep for a while, so we need to know what's been going on. Alright, okay, well, let's save before we read the book. Okay. Chatbot is open. That's exciting. No one cares, but it makes me feel better. Alright, so we got different faces now. We got a Donald, we got a Sora, we got a couple Goofies. I'm not sure what the pattern is here, but it's just something to see. Yes, like they are exactly like Phil's rules. Probably we got them from Phil. Alright, read the book. Which will you read? Well, okay, let's read the beginning, I guess. The beginning. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. What? Does this make sense to anybody else? Because it doesn't really make sense to me. There are those chosen... there are those chosen by the light and those ensnared by darkness. Friends who share the same bonds, though their paths may differ. Okay, well, I think that's talking about Sora and Riku. There are so many games I haven't played yet. I don't even know where I would be able to begin. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was, for all the answers are within. This is just some, like, mumbo-jumbo, right? Like, this doesn't mean anything. Which will you read? Well, not the beginning again. Jeez. The interlude. Interlude. A long dream, a sad farewell hanging in the air in that world between. What is reality? What is illusion? The path chosen by the young boy leads to his memories. When caught in the stream of the days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for there all confusion will end. Which will you read? The future story. Okay, the future story. Will the day come when this battle, born of confusion, will end? It is different things to different people. Can the reality be that which is hidden? The reason is mere existence. Still, memories can be believed. Be not afraid. Entrust your body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, your fleeting rest will be over, and everything will begin. I'm pretty sure what's actually happening is the beginning tells you the story of Kingdom Hearts through overly poetic and confusing language. The interlude tells you the story of Chain of Memories through overly poetic and confusing language. And then the future tells you, you're about to play this part. I don't know. I can't just barge in, but that's the adventuring rules, Sora. You just have to explore everything. Fine. Alright, let's go talk to Yen Sid again, I guess. I'm pretty sure it's mostly being cryptic for fun, though. That book contains important knowledge. Be sure to read it. Do you have any questions? Actually, I don't want to read any more of that book. No more of that book, please. Please, no more.
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter.
The ultimate enemy! Oh, okay.
If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this.
But only you,
Heartless are
Donald.
always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then. At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own.
Just want to point out, remember the 3 symbols that were on the table that Roxas had to fill in? So the top right was the Heartless symbol, and then the bottom was Sora's crown. That top left symbol is on top of that creature there. Kind of a thing.
An empty vessel
A nobody.
whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
Nobodies. They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But
Dun dun dun.
the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
Very creative name. Because there are 13 of them, and they
While
formed an
heartless act
organization.
on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
But where could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes.
Those shorts are too short, man.
Those look a bit too small for you.
That's a nice way of putting
Through
it.
there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
That aren't so short.
Gorsh, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
I like short shorts. Alright, so he says to go through the door. Should we go through the door? I guess we should save first. Always save before you go through the door. Appropriate clothes, exactly. Those are extremely inappropriate, Sora! What are you doing? That would be okay, probably. What was I? There was something I wanted to say or point out or look at. I don't know. Let's go look outside this window because we can. There's another tower out there, and there's some giant, looks like giant trees in the, looks like acid fog. I don't know. You see a phantasmic view as if overlooking a sea of clouds. That's accurate. That is very extremely accurate. Clothes that fit. Amazing. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I have a map, but I still don't know what's in this room. Okay. Sulfur? Okay. The Nightmare Realm. Of course, it's the 3 good fairies from Sleeping Beauty.
Me, you guys, Riku, and the king. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
It would seem that way. Okay, so we can look around this room a little bit, which is kind of fun. An image of you utilizing your strength to its fullest flows into your mind. An image of you using your magic to its fullest flows into your mind. No one knows, really. It's very unclear how many of anyone there is. An image of you obtaining old powers flows into your mind. An image of you possessing all abilities flows into your mind. An image of the Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power flows into your mind. An image of you overcome by the power of darkness flows into your mind. And a treasure chest. A mithril stone. I'm so used to playing Bloodborne where every time I pick something up I have to hit X to clear the thing that I just do that automatically now. So you're probably going to see me open a lot of chests and immediately attack them. From covered mirrors. Yes, they do appear to be covered mirrors, don't they? These feelings. What do these feelings mean, I wonder? These clothes will help you only as much as your growth allows. Your true potential lies dormant. It's your job to unleash it. We've been told about you. Hurry up and try on your new clothes. That is, after you've prepared for your journey, of course. Once you've changed, you're off. Alright, do they count Jiminy? I don't think they count Jiminy. He's just the chronicler. He's not really battling evil. Attack everything, kill the flowers, etc., etc. Let's change clothes. This may be graphic for some younger audience members. I'm kidding, of course.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
No, that will never do.
Oh, now, dears.
But don't you like this better?
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Blue.
This continues for some time. Uh-oh. That raven might look familiar.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling.
Bright lights!
Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, yes. He does look very dashing.
More belts! More zippers! Hooray!
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers.
A little bit. Kind of.
Take the orb, dear.
And watch what happens.
Whoa! That's awkward.
Whoa!
Yeah, red definitely won. What?
Wow.
2 keyblades.
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
The garments also have other powers.
Other powers?
You'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yen Sid. Oh, boy!
Star Seeker! Yay, we've got our first keychain. Increases maximum combo by 1 when in mid-air. Sora's a magical Disney princess. He does want to go back to he wants to go back to the beach, and he wants to give a Paupu fruit to Kairi. Yeah. Valor form. With Goofy's help, use the drive command to change into Valor form. Commands. Now the drive command has been added. The gauge on the lower right is consumed for transformation. So you see the drive gauge on the bottom right there, and it's maximum of 3. So that will go up as the game goes on, and you can have more gauges and stay in your drive form longer. Butt belts, yes, and leg belts. Gotta have, and he's got like pouch belts. Maybe so. It is powerful as it absorbs a party member's strength, but party members disappear while transformed. So, one of these should be... Oh, I thought... An image of you utilizing your strength to its fullest flows into your mind. So this mirror represents Valor form, and I thought it came uncovered once you got Valor form, but I am apparently wrong. So I don't, maybe if we come back, it will be there. So what happens when you switch into Valor form is Goofy disappears, you get to dual wield Keyblades, and you become stronger for a period of time. But you also don't have access to Goofy. So you kind of gotta, it's a give and take a little bit. You'll have amazing powers when you transform, but the process takes time. Even so, transforming will help you tremendously on your adventures. You've already gained a new ability. These clothes must be meant for you. That transformation unleashes your potential to the fullest, Sora. Those clothes have all kinds of powers that rely on the help of friends. Just as you on your journey, they need friends too to unleash their powers. The clothes need friends? That's weird. Jumping on the furniture because I'm Sora. Oh, you cannot jump on... Oh, you can't jump on this table. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, good. Successfully jumped on the table. The clothes are sentient and lonely. Yeah, this outfit's pretty cool. I'm a big fan. And of course, it changes colors and changes designs when you change into the different forms. Magical girl Sora. All right. So we'll go back out here. Huh? Sora? I think you dropped something. Huh? That totally looks like an object on the ground, right? I mean, totally. This is definitely there and not, like, rendered in weirdly. Is this your wallet? It's a weird wallet. It must have fallen out of your pocket. What is it? Part of a picture? It doesn't look like part of a picture to me. Is this a gift too? Oh, we don't know anything about that. But if you found it in your pocket, it must be something to do with your adventure. Hold on to it, dear. In fact, you should hold on to any other pieces you come across on your journey. I'll make sure to note them in my journal. You have obtained a puzzle piece. Puzzle pieces are scattered all over the world. Some can only be accessed after learning a certain ability. You can view collected pieces in Jiminy's journal. Fairies for real. So this is form abilities are fixed. By leveling up a form, these abilities can be used even out of that particular form. When in a form, a second weapon can be equipped. One Keyblade with strength and abilities, 2 Keyblades with strength and abilities. Acquire abilities and strength from both weapons. From items, select Sora, select a form, select a weapon to equip as a sub-weapon. The ability of the sub-weapon is only valid in that particular form. Alright, so, Kingdom Key. And the annoying thing right here is that because you only have 2 Keyblades and they've already set the Kingdom Key as your main weapon and your Star Seeker as your sub-weapon, you can't flip them. So you're just stuck with, you have to use the Kingdom Key as your Keyblade still for now. Stock, so we got all this stuff in here. Abilities, Sora, got item boost. So go ahead and equip that. Valor form. So these are all the abilities equipped for Valor form. You can't, like it said, you can't unequip them. And you have this growth, where the growth ability is the one that you can earn outside of the form if you use the form. So whenever you're using the form, doing different things for different forms earns you experience in that form. And once you've earned enough experience, you'll gain that growth ability outside of that form. So in this case, the Valor form, using the Valor form, when you're using the Valor form, every time you strike an enemy with a Keyblade, you gain an experience point. And once you've gained enough experience points, the high jump will level up, and eventually it will be accessible to you even outside of Valor form. Other forms have other abilities and earn experience in different ways. Status, Valor. So here you can see how much experience you need for the next level. So in this case, my next level is 80 experience. So that means I have, if I know Valor form, I can't remember all of them. Oh, does it tell you maybe? It doesn't look like it tells you. I don't remember. I don't think there's a way that you can find this out in game. I learned it from a guide. So for Valor form, I know that what you do is you hit enemies. So you have to hit enemies 80 times and then you'll level up the form. And the journal. So we got all the maps for here. That's the other thing, is it puts a little Mickey Mouse next to when you have everything from that area. So there may be other, we're still technically in Twilight Town, by the way. So there may be other map pieces. There are certainly other treasures that we haven't collected all of. There will be other characters, more story, and more characters. So this is the puzzle pieces. Hang on, where do I get to the puzzle pieces? Do I do it here? I think I do it here. So puzzle mode. Awakening. Collect all the pieces and solve the puzzle. Building the puzzle. Yeah, I know how to play. Okay, so this was added to Final Mix. You can build a puzzle, and when you finish building the puzzle, you get special abilities or items and stuff. So this is a new thing for Final Mix. It's basically a collect and then a slight, it's not very difficult puzzle because you collect all the pieces and it puts all the pieces in the correct puzzles, and then you just kind of have to move it around a little bit. And I think the biggest puzzle is like 40 pieces, so, you know. But it's kind of fun. It's a good addition to the game. It gives you a little bit more to do. Alright. So back to doing things. Go through the door. More cutscene. So I hide my face again after I just showed it. Oh, hey! That looks familiar.
Hey, it's the gummy ship.
So you guys ready to go?
Now, just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel.
It's nice of them.
These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Aww.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the Heartless and the Nobodies will be using their own paths, corridors of darkness, to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
Hey, that's not fair.
Now then, that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Yensen.
We sure do appreciate the help.
I don't know why he vanishes there, because this is his tower.
My goodness, what's that?
Uh-oh.
Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Oh, Malefa!
No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh, dear.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Uh-oh.
Goodness me.
Oh, whatever shall we do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yensen.
She who must not be
We must
named.
do. Hurry.
Maleficent!
Here's a quick shout out to all of my patrons. For as little as $1 a month, you too can have your name listed here. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons to help me reach more people.